Hi guys, Amy here. I wanted to hop on and share. I got a call this morning that super made my day. This is from one of my former career coaching clients who is doing great. She called to share with me that she recently completed her recently had her 1 year anniversary in her new role. When she initially reached out to me for help and working together, she had been working in a sales support role for 5 years. And when she told me that, I was really surprised. I was like, what are you still doing there 5 years and they haven't promoted you? And she'd been doing a good job, but it sounded like it just wasn't a fit. Like they weren't going to promote her because maybe it wasn't a fit or maybe there were some other reasons there. But in working together, one of the things that we worked on was working to shift her mindset, to open her mind to just be open to other potential outcomes. A lot of times this is a need to control, and I'm going to do a live video about this later today in letting go of control in the interview process. It's ironic because I've been a bit of a control freak myself for most of my life. It's ironic that the subtitle of my book, Where's My Mustard, is How to Let Go, Attract, and Achieve. The irony is that I'm a control freak and I've learned how getting past this can really open you up to receive the opportunities that you're looking for. So circling back to my former client, she was really focused on a specific outcome, getting promoted with her current company. And, sometimes when we're not moving forward, it's because, or we're not making progress despite our efforts, because she was doing a good job. She was achieving milestones. She was reaching her metrics and she was having success, but still she was, like hitting a wall. And so understandably, she was very frustrated. But when that happens, we want to take a step outside of ourselves and kind of look at the situation from a different lens or perspective. Maybe it's not working out because it's not supposed to. So maybe there's a better opportunity for you. So we don't want to be super stuck on a specific outcome with a certain opportunity, with a certain company, with a certain type of role, with certain people in our lives. And this is a tough one. It's tough for me too in certain areas. But anyhow, we got her mindset, more open to that, to other potential opportunities, that there might be something better out there for her. And also another thing that I really worked with her on was, and she even said it today, being 1000% herself. And this sounds like the easiest and maybe even like a silly thing, but it's also the scariest. And I know because I remember the moment because I used to hide parts of myself or, dim parts of myself for fear that I would annoy other people or, turn off other people, because I did have important people in my life that didn't really like aspects of my personality. But so for years, I kind of kept them under wraps or whatever. So I wasn't being myself. So I was so unhappy. And I remember the day and the moment where I said, you know what, like, screw this, basically. I'm going to be 1000% myself moving forward, even more myself, because this just doesn't feel good. And so in doing that, I was terrified because I knew that certain people were going to fall away. But being yourself and circling back to career direction, interviewing, aligning with, attracting with, and then winning the right opportunity for you, you have to be yourself, because otherwise you're going to attract people and opportunities that like the not real you, because that's what you're projecting. And part of what she wanted to hold back was not a bad thing. It was just she was fearful of sharing, being transparent about her specific background and skill set, because she was afraid that other candidates would be better qualified. And they very well might have been. She told me that her manager later shared with her that she beat out a super solid pool of a lot of candidates. And I guarantee, so she went from an associate sales role to a full line sales rep role. So I'm sure some of the people, if not all the people that she was interviewing against, were already full line reps, right? And she beat them out, and she would not have had she been holding back. So I really worked with her a lot on, okay, observe the fear, but choose a different action. Anytime we choose an action based on fear, it will always take us further from where we want to be. And I speak this and I practice this, but I still have to practice it myself in certain areas of my life. So I understand, I know how hard it is, but take some pressure off by reminding yourself to observe and choose. Observe the fear. Okay, I'm uncomfortable. I don't want to be transparent about this, or maybe whatever it is. So this is you maybe not being 1000% yourself, but choose a different action, because if you are holding something back in the interview process, a good interviewer, a good hiring manager is going to pick up on that. And what will result is a missed opportunity for connection. If you're holding something back, you can't truly connect. So she was 1000% herself. She won the opportunity. She beat out a lot of quality candidates, and she's number 3 in the country. And she said her manager loves her. And she said, it sounds like a pretty overwhelming position with a lot of products to keep, to learn. She said, I still feel like I don't know what I'm doing, but they're okay with that. They love me. And so she was kind of feeling miserable in her last role because she wasn't able to be herself. And I guess when she tried to be herself, it wasn't appreciated. And I know what that feels like, so it just means whenever we feel like we can't be ourselves, or like we're not being ourselves, it probably means you're in the wrong opportunity, you're in the wrong place, you're surrounding yourself with the wrong group of people. And what you want to do is just be yourself anyway. And then what is going to happen is the wrong people, the wrong opportunities will fall away, and this will create space for then the right people and the right opportunities to come in. I know it's challenging. I know it can be the scariest thing to be 1000% yourself, but it is the fastest and best way to attract and align with the people and opportunities that are meant for you. So shout out Alex, thank you so much for calling me today and for sharing your win with me. Super excited and honored that I was able to help you on your journey. And thank you guys for watching. If you got some value from the video, I invite you to like and subscribe so you can help me grow the channel, and I'll see you in the next